The characters are Judge Solish, Prosecutor Vatsal, Defense Lawyer Bhavika, victim's friend Lavanya, accused Chedi. Thank you.
Order in court. At the proceeding of case number 145/2024, regarding the assault of victim Neha Singh, comment.
Your Honor, this is a heinous case where Neha Singh was assaulted on the night of October 15, 2024 by the accused Rohit Verma.
Objection, Your Honor. Prosecution is framing crime without any proof. Sustained. Advocate Vatsal, present your case.
Your Honor, we have an eyewitness, Mrs. Lavanya. Mrs. Lavanya, please take the stand.
I swear to say only. I was walking home when I saw a man forcibly pulling a young girl. I tried to intervene, but he threatened me. The girl was screaming for help.
Your Honor, the witness is unreliable. He claims he tried to intervene, yet he didn't call the police. How many things does his testimony?
I called the police straight after. It didn't arrive in time.
Advocate Vatsal, you will have chance for cross-examination. Continue.
Your Honor, we have victim's father, Mr. Anand Singh, here to share the psychological and emotional toll this has caused. Mr. Anand Singh, please take the stand.
My daughter was innocent. My daughter was innocent. She was a brilliant child. She don't want to go from her home out now.
Your Honor, while this incident is tragic, my client has no criminal record. There is no forensic evidence that my client is linking to the crime.
Your Honor, we have CCTV footages captured in the streets which are showing that the accused was following Neha Singh.
Enough for now. This court adjourns for the further reading.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Meera Putpalli. The High Court is now in the session to hear the appeal in the case of State Rohit Verma. Advocate Charlie, you may please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. This case involves the brutal assault of Neha Singh. The trial court has already established substantial evidences. Now today, I will present the forensic and testimonial evidences further in the court.
Objection to be noted, My Honor. The trial court findings of circumstantial based. The evidence must be strictly scrutinized.
Objection. Shalini, please proceed.
The DNA evidence retrieved from the victim's nails matches that of the accused, Rohit Verma. It clearly proves that the victim fought back during the assault.
Your Honor, this DNA report is suspect. It could have been transferred accidentally. There is no direct evidence that it has been transferred.
Accidental? The DNA, the sketches on the accused's arm documented in his medical report align perfectly with the victim's fight to defend herself during the assault.
Advocate Charlie, would you like to comment this point?
Absolutely, Your Honor. This medical report does not establish when or how these crimes occurred. Rohit could have injured himself way before the incident.
Injured himself? Your Honor, this argument is totally baseless. We are not here to believe Rohit Verma, the accused, to coincidentally that he acquired defensive wounds on the very night of the assault.
Now, Advocate Charlie, do you have any other point to prove yourself to be the lawyer that you can just only you cannot say about that that your client is truth or he's saying the truth or he's lying?
Your Honor, I request to call the prosecuted Rohit Verma
Permission granted.
My lord, sorry to interrupt, but these are the DNA evidences and the footages.
So, see now, don't show your back to the audience.
I want to just ask some few questions from the accused Rohit Verma.
Permission granted.
Rohit, where were you at the night of the incident?
I was in my friend's place.
Your Honor, this friend has already testified, stating that Rohit left early that evening.
Let the witness undisturbed in your case.
Rohit, why didn't you report these sketches earlier if you claim these were before the incident?
I thought that they will not matter in the case.
Your Honor, his hesitations and inconsistent statements prove his guilt.
And it shall be refrained from giving the court conclusion prematurely.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would now like to call Dr. Priya Menon, a forensic expert, to discuss the significance of the DNA report. Dr. Priya Menon, please.
While accidental, DNA transfer is theoretically possible. The quantity and depth of the DNA samples in this case make that highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely but not impossible.
Impossible in this case, given the documented defensive wounds and the written specimen.
Thank you, Dr. Menon. Advocate Rajiv, any further questions?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defense has no counter arguments against the substantial evidences. Now, I would like to call Mrs. Anjali Mishra to tell about the threatening behavior of the accused. Rohit
Permission
Verma.
granted.
Mrs. Anjali Mishra, please take the stand. Anjali, Neha ever mentioned feeling threatened by the accused.
She told me that a man was talking to her for a year. Trying to talk to her. She was very scared.
Objection! This is hearsay and irrelevant.
Overruled. This testimony aligns with the victim's earlier statements.
Your Honor.
This concludes my arguments.
Your Honor, the prosecution is relying on emotion and speculation. There is no conclusive proof linking to that crime to the crime.
Both sides have presented complementary arguments. This court will be delivered and announced in the decision in the next morning.